8:30 a.m. until noon. CBC Playground.
We will return to the wonderful world of Disney after these messages. CBC would like to thank our many sponsors who have supported closed captioning throughout the year, providing countless Canadians with the ability to better enjoy our programs.
Winning the lottery, some would have you believe it's about being lucky. But the trouble with luck is some have it and some don't, so you have to be lucky to have luck. So how do you know if you're lucky if you're not lucky enough to know it? So forget about luck. Winning is mental sharpness. So when you choose a scratch and win ticket, don't choose just any old ticket. Choose the winning ticket. Ooh. Excuse me?
Yes?
Would you exchange that for a winning ticket? See what I mean? Mental sharpness. Talk to you later.
A new year on Life and Times.
Donovan is a perfectionist. He wants to be the best.
My mom was one of the people that told me that I could be anything if I worked hard enough.
Donovan Bailey fights back. The first lady of classical guitar, Leona Boyd.
Well, I suppose I've always had a sense of romance.
If you're arrogant, means you're sure of yourself.
And Pierre Burton, Canada's great storyteller, with an ego to match.
I know I'm good at what I do, and I make no bones about it, and that says I'm arrogant.
Life and Times returns January 11th.
Season's greetings to you and your family from the sales team at CBC Television, Calgary.
The year was 1875.
All Indians must go north.
One Cree chief had a vision of a just future for his people.
We must speak with one thundering voice.
A legendary hero.
I will not live with a rope around my neck.
An untold chapter of Canadian history comes to the screen.
This land, worth my life, you have taken our inheritance, our strength.
Big Bear, a two-part miniseries, begins tonight at 8 on CBC. Daytime in Africa, a leopard rests. Nighttime, the hunt begins. Light-sensitive cameras record it all. The leopard, visions in darkness, on the nature of things. Thursday at 8 on CBC. A writing contest spells trouble for Emily.
Will not tolerate a pack of lies being spread around about me.
And romance for Isabel.
Miss Murray, you are unutterably beautiful.
Emily of New Moon, tonight at 7 on CBC.
Weekdays at 4, the CBC changes. Every afternoon with hit shows like Road to Avonlea, Street Sense, Jonavision, and The Simpsons comes a new style, a new look, a new attitude, and a new face.
I can't believe I wore makeup for this.
Studio Coquette, weekdays at 4 on CBC.
The wonderful world of Disney. We'll be right back after these messages.
It's a beautiful morning.
Bounce gives clothes and linens a freshness you can't help but notice, day in, day out. Because Bounce has time-release freshness. So put a little bounce in your morning and have
Beautiful morning.
I've got a fresh secret. You can add Bounce's time-release freshness to all kinds of places. Try putting a new sheet of Bounce in your closet or gym bag. Isn't it great finding a new use for a product you already love? Bounce. Sometimes the freshest ideas are right under your nose.
All right, guys.
Oh, right.
Eat up.
McDonald's, Coffee card. I got Wayne Gret. I signed for 12 gold ones.
I know Gretzky, you know.
Yeah, right, Coach.
Upper Deck Hockey Cards are back at McDonald's, featuring new laser-etched cards and 5 great subsets, including rookies, goalies, and all-stars. You could also win one of thousands of great prizes. Only 69 cents when you buy any size prize.
Thanks, I owe you one.
Hey, guys. How's lunch?
Winning the lottery, some would have you believe it's about being lucky. But the trouble with luck is some have it and some don't, so you have to be lucky to have luck. So how do you know if you're lucky if you're not lucky enough to know it? So forget about luck. Winning is mental sharpness. So when you choose a scratch and win ticket, don't choose just any old ticket. Choose a winning ticket. Ooh. Excuse me?
Yes?
Would you exchange that for a winning ticket? See what I mean? Mental sharpness. Talk to you later.
What are you cooking, Mom? It smells like...
Catch-Com returns January 11th at a new time, Mondays at 8:30 on CBC.
Thanks for making this show last a little longer.
Things change every day, all day. Things like rules and rulers, policies and reasons, faces and factors. Things are changing now. Things you can touch and hear, hold and understand. Change is imminent, omnipotent, and constant. Change won't stop or wait or slow. Change is what we do, how and where we do it. Change is who we are and where we're going, as a city, as a province, as a country, as a planet. If you don't know change, you haven't been paying attention. CBC Calgary News at 6 and after the National. The change will do you good.
Year was 1875.
All Indians must go north.
One Cree chief had a vision of a just future for his people.
We must speak with one thundering voice.
A legendary hero.
I will not live with a rope around my neck.
An untold chapter of Canadian history comes to the screen.
This land, worth my life. You have taken our inheritance, our strength.
Big Bear, a two-part miniseries, begins tonight at 8 on CBC. The Wonderful World of Disney on CBC. We'll be right back.
Presenting the vacuum cleaner you won't believe.
I couldn't believe how much hair was picked up.
It picks up everything. It's amazing. And you don't have to have bags.
The incredible Phantom Fury vacuum. You won't believe the power. It devours dirt.
I was absolutely amazed at the power that it had.
The secret is patented dual cyclonic action driven by a 12-amp motor and no bags. Instead, an easy-to-empty bin. You won't believe the versatility. And watch this. In a snap, the handle converts to a cleaning wand.
You see a cobweb? Zap, right now.
3 onboard attachments reach everywhere dirt is lurking. And for cleaner air, a certified HEPA filter.
I have a new toy. I love it.
The Phantom Fury.
It's incredible. That's all I can tell you. It's really incredible.
Call for a free video of the Phantom Fury in action. You have to see it to believe it. There's no obligation. Call now.
Campbell's tomato soup has always been a good source of warmth.
You're up.
Was also a good source of vitamins. Campbell's. Good for the body, good for the soul.
Calgary wakes up to the Calgary Eye Opener with Jeff Collins. Weekday mornings, 5:30 to 9 on CBC Radio 1. Then this morning takes Calgary coast to coast with Avril Benoit and Michael Enright. Canada's Voices, 9 to noon. Your city, your country, your morning covered. CBC Radio 1, 1010, news and more.
The transformation was remarkable. Gone was the three-piece pinstripe suit. And in its place, the After Dawn look by Co-op.
I've taken over the old Fisher place. Lovely morning. Have you lived in this area all your life?
Not yet.
A hilarious theatrical comedy series. The story of one man's attempt to embrace a less complicated world. Wingfield, Monday at 7:30.
January on CBC.
I was best man at a wedding one time. That was pretty good.
Jerry Seinfeld.
If I'm the best man, why is she marrying him?
Sleeping Dogs Live. Christopher Plummer.
He's just a perfect actor.
Win Again.
You didn't expect me?
We move on. And he'll move on, too.
The Ken and Elvis Tour of Champions. January on CBC.
I gotta be a part of this.
We will return to the wonderful world of Disney on CBC in a moment.
Remember just how good homemade soup can taste? Well, it'll all come back to you at Tim Hortons. When you try our delicious new Tim's Own chicken noodle, it's got bow tie pasta noodles, sliced carrots, red peppers, and chunks of seasoned chicken, all in a hearty chicken broth. New Tim's Own chicken noodle. You'll love every drop, no matter how you get it. Come home for lunch at Tim Hortons.
Our history is about the people who shaped Canada. Together, we helped our country grow. We should remember that. It's where we come from. That's what I wanted my coin to say.
Peter Cockenpoon's winning coin design portrays Canada's evolution in images that formed the year 1999. Look for a new 25-cent Millennium coin each month. Collect them, treasure them, and hold a little bit of history in your hand.
Look who's in it.
After 14 years on the run,
But at least now you can take murderer off your resume.
can an innocent man reclaim his long-ago life?
I love this coming back thing, though.
I'm sure you have plans. But if your plans were to include me, it would be a mistake.
A husband, a father,
Why'd you run away?
and an overdue dream.
Not worth as much naked as they used to be.
Gordon Pinson stars in Win Again, January 17th on CBC.
Last night, generating a lot of heat for the government today.
The National, Canada's most watched newscast.
You're gonna play forever and ever, Grandma?
Of course we will, sweetheart. I'm just getting a little tired now.
Why?
Because I don't have the energy that you have.
Play together, Grandma.
Advanced Formula Energizer batteries. They keep going and going and going.
Who's camera side? What's wrong?
Nothing. Got the keys. Throw them in. Let's go. Got the keys. Let's go.
Excuse me, sir. I'd like a few words with you.
How can you be so stupid?
Sean said we wouldn't get caught.
Every picture tells a story. Robbie's record will haunt him throughout life.
Kids picking up at school.
He was covered in rashes. He became completely dyslexic.
Bad air in the classroom.
Some molds produce toxins.
What we found was that there were students that were missing school due to illness.
Tuesday night at 8 on Marketplace. Business beware.
Yeah, they're bad dudes. There's no doubt about that.
Canadian companies are targets for the Russian mob.
Once they get their hooks into you, that's the end.
Do you know who's putting money into your business? Venture, Tuesday at 8:30 on CBC Television. We will return to the wonderful world of Disney after these messages.
With nearly $1 billion in sales, America Online is the success of the decade. With $1 trillion in real estate transactions, the Century 21 system is the success of the century, the world's #1 real estate organization. And when you're this big, you can do things others can't, like average a home bought or sold by our customers every minute, every day. The Century 21 system can sell your home fast, maybe this minute, so don't waste a second. Call #1, Century 21.
Sculpting is working with materials that aren't good for you. Physically, it's very hot. It's liquid bronze, right? So it's very taxing on your skin. I use Dove everywhere. It's just very gentle and balanced and moisturizing. Other soaps, glycerin soaps, I find way too dry. Dove is perfect for my skin. Sculpting is just something I need to do. I want someone to just hand me paycheck after paycheck and just say, go to it.
Hi, I want a junior bacon cheeseburger, but I want it made fresh with 2 whole strips of bacon, and I want it for $1.39.
It's always about you, isn't it?
You. What about me? I'm the one who has to say, no, we don't have that. Go to Wendy's.
Wendy's Junior Bacon Cheeseburger is hot and juicy because it's made fresh when you order it. And with a 99-cent hot baked potato, it's a great meal.
Maybe you have a Caesar-sized salad for $1.39?
I have a fantasy, too. I want to act on Broadway. Stella!
Wendy's Super Value Menu. Anybody can copy the price, but nobody can copy the food.
He's back. Elvis Stoiko headlines a 2-hour skating extravaganza featuring some of the world's hottest skaters. A dazzling display of pure athleticism, pure artistry, and pure fun. The Canon Elvis Tour of Champions, January 10th on CBC. Don't miss it.
Gotta get to work.
The Wonderful World of Disney. We'll be right back after these messages.
Our history is about the people who shaped Canada. Together, we helped our country grow. We should remember that. It's where we come from. That's what I wanted my coin to say.
Peter Cockenpoon's winning coin design portrays Canada's evolution in images that formed the year 1999. Look for a new 25-cent Millennium coin each month. Collect them, treasure them, and hold a little bit of history in your hand.
Look who's in it.
After 14 years on the run,
But at least now you can take murderer off your resume.
can an innocent man reclaim his long-ago life?
I love this coming back thing, though.
I'm sure you have plans. But if your plans were to include me, it would be a mistake.
A husband, a father,
Why'd you run away?
and an overdue dream.
Not worth as much naked as I used to be.
Gordon Pinson stars in Win Again, January 17th on CBC.
This hour has 22 minutes return.
They say your mouth is big enough for 3 lips.
With the Best Of special. Drop in! Monday, January 11th on CBC. Spread the word. It's an all-new episode of Royal Canadian Air Force, Friday at 8 on CBC.
Are you ready out there? Every weekday morning, we have entertainment galore on CBC Playground. From 8:30 to noon, we've got your favorite shows and some brand new ones, too, like Arthur, Roly-Poly-Oly, Naughty, Polka Dot Shorts, Whimsy's House, and Babaloo. Join hosts Lisa and Drew. Come play with us on CBC Playground.
Listen, I know you're wondering what happened to your pal. It's not my fault. I couldn't help myself. He comes in here with his hot, flaky pastry, all that real fruit filling, and his sweet little icing smile. Not unlike your own.
Pillsbury Toaster Strudel. It all comes together to make a tasty obsession.
There. Now you'll always be together.
Sharon Edwards, Columbine.
Hi, this is a message for Sharon. Hello. I'd like to speak with Sharon Edwards.
Just so you know, Sharon Edwards starts on the home stretch, January 11th on CBC Radio 1, 1010 in Calgary.
There's one place that belongs to us all. That place is CBC Radio 1. More news, more often, more in touch coast to coast.
New name.
Same spirit. CBC Radio 1, news and more. Year was 1875.
All Indians must go north.
One Cree chief had a vision of a just future for his people.
We must speak with one thundering voice.
A legendary hero.
I will not live with a rope around my neck.
An untold chapter of Canadian history comes to the screen.
This land was not like you have taken our inheritance, our strength.
Big Bear, a 2-part miniseries, begins tonight at 8 on CBC. We will return to the wonderful world of Disney on CBC in a moment.
Life and Times in 99.
Donovan is a perfectionist. He wants to be the best.
My mom was one of the people that told me that I could be anything. I could do anything I wanted to do if I worked hard enough.
Donovan Bailey fights back.
I didn't grow up believing that there was a difference between men and women.
Meet the Chief. Christine
Silverberg is a trailblazer, the no-nonsense boss of the Calgary police. They call him an oddball.
The most important thing is to do something that you love to do. Your life will be 10 times better.
Phil Lishman is famous as the Father Goose of Flyaway Home, but he's also sculptor, engineer, and inventor.
One of my strengths, I think, is that I enjoy each day for what it is.
Romancing the guitar, the life and love of Leona Boyd, and Joey Smallwood, the little fellow from Newfoundland.
Certainly we didn't become a Canadian province to become a Canadian poorhouse.
Life and Times with Anne-Marie McDonald returns in January.
Glade introduces Simple Escapes, aromatherapy in candles and sprays. Fragrances made with aromatherapy oil. Take a refreshing escape. Take a soothing escape. Take a simple escape. New Simple Escapes. Aromatherapy for you from Glade.
Look who's in it.
After 14 years on the run,
But at least now you can take murderer off your resume.
can an innocent man reclaim his long-ago life?
I love this coming back thing, though.
I'm sure you have plans. But if your plans were to include me, it would be a mistake.
A husband, a father,
Why'd you run away?
and an overdue dream.
Not worth as much naked as I used to be.
Gordon Pinson stars in Win Again, January 17th on CBC.
What are you cooking, Mom? It smells like...
Catchcom returns January 11th at a new time, Mondays at 8:30 on CBC.
Thanks for making this show last a little longer.
Wingfield.
The transformation was remarkable. Gone was the three-piece pinstripe suit, and in its place, the After Dawn look by Co-op.
I've taken over the old Fisher place. Lovely morning. Have you lived in this area all your life?
Not yet.
A hilarious theatrical comedy series. The story of one man's attempt to embrace a less complicated world. Wingfield, Monday at 7:30. He's back. Elvis Stoico headlines a 2-hour skating extravaganza. A dazzling display of pure athleticism, pure artistry, and pure fun. The Canon Elvis Tour of Champions, January 10th on CBC. Cons are paid for bad blood. Hundreds worldwide may be infected. Who will pay now? Bad Blood. Tuesday on the Fifth Estate. Wherever there is trouble, wherever there is adventure, you'll find Tom and Huck.
Ready to go put some gray hairs on your aunt's head?
The Wonderful World of Disney, next Sunday on CBC. A writing contest spells trouble for Emily.
Will not tolerate a pack of lies being spread around about me.
And romance for Isabel.
Miss Murray, you are unutterably beautiful.
Emily of New Moon, next on CBC.
Pay as you go from Cantel AT&T. With no monthly bill, credit check, or contract. Now anyone can get a cell phone for Christmas.
Hey, what you watching? Me? I'm just a TV. I mean, I'm not even human. You've got the remote control. You can change channels if you don't like what you're watching. You can flick me on and off, and on and off, and you... Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. You see? You're smarter than me. You get to choose from all kinds of neat stuff. Funny shows, nature shows, shows about people all over the world. Ouch! In real life, you know, that would hurt. You get to learn how to make stuff, how to draw stuff. Me, I don't get to do any of this stuff. I'm just the TV that plays it for you. Yep, I sure wish I was as smart as you. Did somebody get that cat off my head? Look at it this way. You can talk to your best friends, your mom or dad, about all the stuff you see on TV. And besides, you have choices. You've got books and sports, and you can go outside and play. Where is outside, anyway? Just the TV. You're the smart one. Well, so long. See you next time.
Sharon Edwards, call a line 2.
Hi, this is a message for Sharon Edwards.
I'd like to speak with Sharon Edwards.
Just so you know, Sharon Edwards starts on the home stretch, January 11th on CBC Radio 1, 1010 in Calgary.
Spread the word. It's an all-new episode of Royal Canadian Air Force, Friday at 8 on CBC.
Coming up, it's Emily of New Moon, followed by a CBC movie event. Gordon Tutus's stars in Big Bear, a special premiere.
Oh, my throat.
Sounds like a NyQuil kind of cold, Dave.
NyQuil's for tonight. The boss needs this now.
If you like the multi-symptom cold relief of NyQuil, you'll love the non-drowsy daytime relief of DayQuil.
I hear no sounds of suffering, Dave.
Because I'm a DayQuil kind of guy.
All right, guys.
Oh, right.
Eat up.
Donald, Hockey card. I got Wayne Gretzky. I signed for 12 gold ones.
I know Gretzky, you know.
Yeah, right, Coach.
Upper Deck hockey cards are back at McDonald's, featuring new laser-etched cards and 5 great subsets, including rookies, goalies, and all-stars. You can also win one of thousands of great prizes. Only 69 cents when you buy any size prize.
Thanks, I owe you.
Hey, guys. How's lunch?
Where's your Aussie friend now?
Right here.
The Subaru Forester. With 30% more horsepower than a Honda CR-V, it's one sport utility that's full of surprises.
Like my, for example.
You are about to witness a crash. One that will have grave consequences for this president, his company, and his family.
Yeah. What do you mean it's down?
In business, your data network or application services have to be up. For reliable data services guaranteed. Call TELUS. Have cold. I'm up and at him, and I can't even get started. Why? Because last night he took NyQuil and I took these, so he got rested. I didn't.
Vicks NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, stuffy head fever, so you can feel better the next morning medicine.
The year was 1875.
All Indians must go north.
One Cree chief had a vision of a just future for his people.
We must speak with one thundering voice.
A legendary hero.
I will not live with a rope around my neck.
An untold chapter of Canadian history comes to the screen.
This land, what's my life? You have taken our inheritance, our strength.
Big Bear, a 2-part miniseries, begins tonight at 8 on CBC.